This is Penny's Art Emporium. Thank you for joining me today. We have moved to a new house and this is my new art room, and it's the first time in a while that I have done a large painting, and this particular one, which is video 162, is now up in my kitchen downstairs, and I just really liked it. It was one of those ones, like all paintings actually, I started off thinking that I would do one thing and I liked it so much I didn't change it from when I first painted it. So I thought, I actually haven't done a large flowery painting for a long time. This was about 2 years ago, and I just really wanted to get back into it and have a go at doing something similar, but obviously not quite the same. So I've got this lovely 60 centimetre square Loxley canvas, which is the same as the canvas that this painting is done on, with the lovely deep edges, so I can take the painting right over the sides. And I spent all day mixing up all my different colours. So I have got some nice pearl paints, which will be nice for the background in the sky, and some nice blues. I've got some lovely pastel colours to make it all light in the middle of the painting, and then I've got some quite subtle colours for flowers, and then I thought maybe at the last minute I will add on some brighter flowers as well. So I did mix up, I reckon I've got about 40 paints all mixed up from yesterday. So they're lovely fresh paints. And I've got my balloons. I've got a nice range of different size balloons and all my tools ready. So I'm going to get straight into it. I'm going to film it, and hopefully I'll have a really nice video for you to see at the end. So I'll get on with that and we'll see what we end up with. I thought I'd just talk you through a little bit of what I'm going to do. I'm just preparing all my paints and everything, and this is the base white that I'm going to put down in the rough shape of where I want it to be. I'm just roughly putting it on at the moment, spreading it out a little bit with my hairdryer, adding a little bit more, so there's plenty on there. But it's not too thick, and it means that I can make sure that the paint goes right over the edges and I can smooth all those edges out. It's really good fun to do this. It takes a lot of preparing. I really thought about it for a long time before I actually started it, and it's ever so nerve-wracking when you first start because you really want it to go well, but there's so much that can go wrong, especially as this is my new art room and I haven't done a large painting in here before. And finding everything and making sure that I've got everything I need. I'm just putting something down on the floor there because we've actually got carpet, which isn't ideal for an art room. And now I'm adding the colours for the sky, which is a mixture of metallic blues and a nice matte baby blue, and some nice metallic white and pearl colours in there, a nice pearl blue. Just roughly putting them down. Again, I've really thought about the colours that I wanted to use. And now some pastel colours just for the middle of the painting. These are metallic ones which will shine through the white when it's all done. Some nice yellows and nice limey greens, really. Some really citrusy colours that will go into the greenery at the bottom of the painting. So I'm just roughly laying out where I want everything to go. Lighter colours in the middle, and then I will put some very dark green around the edges, some phthalo green. And that's the phthalo green going down now. I really like that colour. It dries really dark, and it's just really lovely with the other colours coming through as well. And it's surprising because you only need a little bit of the dark for it to look really nice. And now I'm just blending those colours together with my balloon. I love using my balloons. I've got a nice variety of balloons. That green one I'm using there is quite an old one, and it does actually pop in a little while because it's so old, which was quite funny. And now with my hairdryer, I just like to blend those colours together and make them fan out a little bit. I find that makes a really nice sky. And now with this other balloon, I'm just blending the pastel colours and the pearl colours. It's really fun to do this. I really enjoy it. I'm working my way down into the greens now. I have to have a method really of the order that I mix the colours together in, so that they're all in the places I want them to be. And making that dark phthalo green just come up a little bit more, and make sure that all the edges are all done as well. And of course my turntable makes such a big difference with me being able to get to the edges. I've got a smaller balloon there just for those edges. I've got my canvas on some pins to raise it off of the actual turntable itself, just so that I can get right to the edges there, and so that the canvas doesn't stick to my turntable. Just blending any other little bits that I think could do with just moving a little bit. So this is just the background before I even start on the details of the painting. And now with my stick, I will just go through and get some little tenderly bits and start to make a shape of where I want things to go in the painting. I like to make the edges taller than the middle and blend the colours a little bit and get different colours to come through as the lines go up. And now I'm going to make a tray of paint there for my branches. So I've got 2 different golds and 2 different Payne's grey, and with my long palette knife I'm just roughly putting in where I'd like some branches and trees to go. I like them to curve towards the middle, and with using these colours and spreading them out the way that I do with my stick, they make a nice kind of gnarly wood effect. So I'm just roughly putting in where I want them to go. I'll let you carry on watching that, and we will see how that finishes at the end. So here is this painting. It is drying nicely. It took about 4 hours in total to do, and I don't know if I will add to it when it is dry or not, but at the moment it's looking very pretty. It's got a nice mixture of metallic and non-metallic paints, so when it dries it should be really interesting to see all the colours, particularly the metallics, come through on the matte white, which is what I always quite like with my paintings. I did blue at the top so that it should have a nice interesting kind of sky to it, and then lighter in the middle with just some pearl colours, and then a few more pastels towards the bottom, and then all my flowers with different colours in there, some metallic and some not, and my tree trunks and branches in a mixture of gold and titanium gold with some Payne's grey as well. So it's looking very pretty. So I'll let you see that when it is dry. So bye for now. So here is this painting. It's been drying for a couple of days now. It's just about dry. You can see how all those colours really pop, and it's looking very colourful, and I'm particularly pleased with how bright the flowers look. There's quite a lot of metallic features in here that will take a little while to come through, but they are starting to come through now. I'll move a little bit closer and you'll be able to see how nice and bright that is. And all those colours are starting to come out a little bit. It's one of those paintings that will look different according to what light it is in, but I am really happy with how light and bright it looks. I'm really pleased with how the sky has come out. I really like those colours in there, and the leaves on the trees are looking very pretty. They're really quite metallic, but again it does depend on what light it's in as to how metallic they look. And then a bit more pastel kind of in the middle there. So I haven't decided yet whether I will add to the painting. I do sometimes, but I am liking the way it looks at the moment. So I will live with it for a little while, and then I will decide what I want to do, if I want to add any more. But I do really like the colours at the moment, so we'll see. If I put any more on, I will put a separate video and show that. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.